Sabrina and I'm the Integrative Mum, and in this video I want to share with you 5 tips to avoid gaining weight during this festive season. Okay, we can get super busy as mums, we've got a lot on, we're driving the kids everywhere, we've got lots of get-togethers and parties and things on, and it can be very easy to put on the weight over this Christmas and New Year's period. So I want to share with you 5 tips today to avoid it. Okay, so the first one, let's get straight into it. The first one, keep to your exercise routine as much as possible. Okay, so not only will this ensure that you're moving your body, keeping active, keeping fit, but it'll also help with your mindset and helping you not overindulge at the next party or get together. And I would suggest getting in your exercise in as early in the day as possible, okay, because we can get really busy during the day, especially at this time of year, and it can get easy to kind of push it aside and then simply just run out of time. Okay, so that's the first one. Keep to your exercise routine as much as possible. The second one, get your sleep. Okay, when we are sleep deprived, we make poor nutrition choices. So we tend to grab those easier, more convenient options in the 3 p.m. lull, for example, which may not always be the better choice. So sleep deprivation or lack of sleep also puts us in that loop. Okay, we get tired, we get grumpy, we're not being present, we're making bad food choices, and then kind of around and around we go. So get your sleep. Number 3, my third tip, keep hydrated. So drink your water, mum. Okay, keeping your hydration, keeping up with your hydration is super important. And it's actually 85% of headaches come from dehydration. So when we're running around after our kids and having this busy schedule, especially at this time of year, it can be really easy to let it slip. Okay, especially too if we're having a glass or 2 of wine or bubbles or alcohol. Also make sure you're staying hydrated while you're drinking as well. You're not going to turn into a blubbering mess too easy, and it just kind of helps with the keeping hydrated. So I tend to have a glass of water in between drinks. So that's number 3, keep hydrated. Number 4, stress less. So now you could be eating all the kale, the quinoa, the superfoods, but if you're not reducing your stress, okay, and getting your downtime, so your body is constantly in that sympathetic nervous state, that fight or flight mode. Okay, and in this state, you actually don't properly burn your fat as fuel. Instead, you're burning glucose. So this can be sometimes why it adds to kind of gaining weight. It can also, if we're in this state, this sympathetic nervous system state, it increases your cravings for kind of that high fat and high sugar foods as well, and it can weaken your immune system. So I would suggest take 5 minutes, just 5 minutes out for yourself when you're becoming a little overwhelmed, okay, or you're tired, or there's just a lot of chatter going on in your mum mind as it happens. So 5 minutes will kind of allow your biocomputer, okay, to reboot, reconnect, okay, helping you recenter and kind of stop and have that moment, which can really help with our mindset and that overwhelm, okay, and that overwhelm that can build up. So that's my 4th one, stress less, okay, take those 5 minutes out for yourself. And number 5 in my 5 tips is to go easy on yourself, okay. Remember, if you overindulge in one meal, it's not the end of the world. Okay, I have a little rule that I teach in my program. It's the 3-hourly reset rule. So accept that, perhaps you didn't make the best choice, okay, at that meal. You did it. It might have tasted amazing. It's done. And that doesn't mean that you then have to go into that downwards, spiral, binging on all your next meals for the next 24 hours as a whole day is wasted now not eating well, or you even keep going and say, you know what, I'm going to start on Monday. Don't do it, okay? Big no-no. Use the 3-hour reset rule, because that generally is in time for the next meal as well. Okay, so just stop, reset, and start again. So hopefully this has given you something to remember during this busy Christmas period. Be kind to yourself. Okay, we can have a lot going on as mums, not only for ourselves but for our kids, and organising everything and wearing the many hats that we have. So just to recap, those 5 tips were: keep to your exercise routine as much as possible, get your sleep, keep hydrated, stress less, and the 5th one is to go easy on yourself. So let me know if you've got any questions or any feedback. If you do want to find out more about how I work with mums to cut back on sugar, then pop on over to my website, www.theintegrativemum.com. All right, until next time, I'll see you later. Thank you.